You're now watching RIPS.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And RIPS shows the Jack 8. Cash is flowing to RIPS.
Look at that, just getting absolute. And it's RIPS winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom, right there. Good morning, everybody. Happy, what day is it? Happy Thursday. Thursday. Happy Thursday. What up? Where's my view counter? What the hell? What the French toast? Oh, fuck. Doesn't even show up anymore? What the fuck is this? Fucking Matrix. Hold on. I think I know. Hold on 1 second. I think I can get it popped up. Right meow. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum, ba-dum. Okay, I think we're in there. It's weird because the chat works, but not this one. But Blue Might Funded yesterday was doing good with the bad habits, got the best of me. On to the next. My goodness. But for why? What the hell's going on? Okay, premium. There we go. Hey. There it is. Haha, we got it. Yeah. All right. If you're here with me in the YouTube Kicker X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba. We got Gorillionaire, Tater, Cranberry, Kairos, Jim, Richard Harris, Ripsmon, Max Soon Come, AWM, Mario G-Man, Layden Thomason, Henry Aleto, Paul Yoon, Invengineer, Bucko, Mike Traplord, Market Maker Drew, Kairos, Big Oli, Goldman EU, Bucko, what up, Soupy, Stat Trades, look at that. Fat Elvis, Any Error, Ryu, Michael, Thomas, Allergic Rabbit, Dragon D, Wing Nut, Sniper Sam, Tyler Did, Gunslinger Strategy, One Traded, Glue Monkey, Matthias, Sarek, Rebel Hog, I Bang Carlos's Mom, Blaze, Sovereign Pulse, Preja, Maps NQ, Local Trades, Crockers, 7092, Fats, DK, Haas Nuts, Duck with a Hat, FX Bendy, El Rab, Cube, QFA, Alejandro, Standing Up Red, Quicksand, Cervantius, Don't Take That Tone, Sir Noah Schwartz, Arnaud, Martin from EU, Mitch the Max, Cyrix, RL Trades, Burly Bear, JT Does Not Cook, N. Saddam, McCrushin, Gabriel Adams, J. Prowse, and AB Guy, Launchpad, Scotty, Trader Moose, M. Wilson, Stoli, Lapsiak, Ignite, Carter in the Building, Airmark, M. Fins, Danfer, Miss Espresso, Nick Fox Radio, Cheval, Leverage Life, Talooney is Belia, Loopy Circus, Mason, J. Sosa, J. Diaz, Yamaha, Bear Goes Long, Wilk Trades. We got jobless claims coming out in 19 minutes. Holy shit, these squawkers won't shut the fuck up. This whole time I've been saying your names, they wouldn't shut the fuck up. They're still talking. All right, I gotta mute them. If something happens, I'm not gonna hear it now. Buddha Goalie, Uno, Bruno, Vibe Trade, Giovanni, Hollywood, ARP, Wicked Trades, Brian Johnson, Original, Jeff Tomoki, Echo Das, Doji One Kenobi, It's a Bubble, FC Mike, BC No, Price Action, Pete, Shrewd Daggle, Triple B's, Skunk, Dave, KCH, Damonator, Papa Joe, Greg F, Vic Vicious, Jarius, Stedman, Lisa, what up? What's cracking in? We are bouncing right now. We did reclaim VWAP. Didn't trade any of this myself. Didn't trade anything since Globex, which I posted on my Twitter. What's up, G-Keeper? So we are kind of stuck in a little rangy range. Right, that's not the right button. Right, Geo, there we go. So we had, this is the NQ, of course, obviously. We had this range right now, and we're now auctioning out of this range. You can see same kind of range that we're holding for the Globex session. That volume shelf pretty much to that volume shelf right there. Pretty much the one. So, could make this bright yearler. Right there. That's for the whole word. Okay. Doesn't need to be that big, I don't think. We still get the idea, right? There we go. So we are in that overnight range where we're waiting for jobless claims. Right now, the market is showing some bullish tendencies, given that we are making our way to uptown here. You could look at it also as a wedge. Why wouldn't you lock to the one I want? Why are you the way that you are? There we go. Purple. That's fine. Kind of see it. There we go. Currently, there we go. Doesn't want to snap. All right, there we go. And there. So yeah, currently in this wedge in this overnight range. It's more bullish than it is bearish. If you're wondering why we had this gap in the first place, this was due to NVIDIA earnings, which we talk about on the morning memo, which I don't think is published yet. Is it? Oh, it is out. Let's have a look at the morning memo. How do you find the morning memo? Well, that's easy. You go to propfirms.gg, trading tools, daily levels. You can also add yourself to the email list. You get an email every time it goes live. I think you get an email, but this is it. The morning memo for today, August 27th. Talking about NVIDIA and what happened. They did beat on both the top line and the bottom line for their earnings. So very strong there. We did see NVIDIA rallying from that. If you want to look at NVIDIA's chart. I mean, from pretty crazy from the lows to the highs. Talking about 11.5% from valley to peak. 11.5%. It's a big move. It's a lot of money. But obviously NVIDIA basically saying, hey, we're just getting started over here. We're just getting started. The AI thing is just getting started. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check out the morning memo on propfirms.gg. It's available for free every single day. Give you the levels for everything. Apple, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Google, all the good stuff. Where do you get the morning memo? Okay. Okay. So morning memo. Again, we're gonna go slow. I think we're going too fast. propfirms.gg. You're going to type that into your web browser, propfirms.gg, propfirms.gg. You're going to go to trading tools. You're going to go to daily levels, view all articles, and right there. Yo, question. So the morning memo shows for triple Q is not the price for NQ. Are we supposed to convert it? Nope. If you want the NQ levels, you can go into the Instagram group. Instagram group is free. Looks like we need to make another post for that one too. The team and I were talking about this yesterday. We are going to be creating an FAQ page for the questions that we get in here daily. So don't worry. All of your questions will be answered shortly. Automatically. Exciting. I know. Super excited. Maps NQ says PNC paper trade for 33 ticks. Amen, brother. Amen. I'd like to see that. Bros, can you break down Tradify Lightning funded for me? I have a 50K account and I earn 3K and meet consistency. Then I withdraw 2K, so balance is back to 51K. Still have 2K drawdown buffer, is now 1K. I think somebody in chat could probably answer that better than I could. Okay, so I'm checking the levels from yesterday in the group, or the ones from today aren't posted yet. So they're posted weekly in the Instagram group. I could post the same levels, but we are trading in the same zone. If you look at the levels from the group and you don't see where we're currently trading, that would probably be a good time to be like, yo, why don't we have levels where we're trading right now? But yeah, we do. So there they are. Here they are. Hello. All right, jobless claims coming out here in 12 minutes. Should move the market around a little bit. Not too much. Price Action Beach says, how long have you been posting the RIPS levels? For about 3 years. 3 years. Yeah, FAQ are going to be on top set today. Does it also give you the levels for NQ2? Yes. Yes. RIPS, you're handling the recharge so well today. I'm impressed. I'm trying. I'm having management watch the streams, and they're giving me tips to be nicer, more approachable. It's great. Less hostile for newbies. Trying. Make sure you like the stream on your way in. I appreciate it. I love it when you crash out on retards. Don't try to fan the flame. Don't do it. Rips, I've been trading for 6 years, following you for the last 3 years, watching you every day and listening to your alpha. I was even one of the OGs. Nice. Finally, after 3 years, I managed to get 25K in payouts and found consistency. If it was not for you, I would have quit ages ago. So I really appreciate you. Are the best. Seriously, man. I mean, it's you. I have very little to do with that part of the equation, or at least I don't like to take credit for it. It's hard for me to think that I had all that much. I'm just here to be your trading buddy. I don't know. I get a lot of messages, right? I get a lot of messages from people thanking me for stuff, but a lot of it comes from you guys. 99% of it, I think, comes from you guys and putting in the effort. I'm not going to try to take credit off of your hard work. You guys are the ones that are really grinding. I'm just here to kind of, give you support throughout the whole journey. So, used to get frustrated when you would go off on people for asking questions. I've been here a couple months now, and I must admit it's shocking how many times they're quit. See, you can join the rest of the crowd where, yeah, people who come in, the first week and they're like, man, this guy is upset. This guy flies off the handle. And then you stick around for 6 months. You're like, I get it. I get it now. This is insane. Wonder if John has managed to scroll his chart out enough and set a suitable stop loss yet. Dude, should that be a clip? Should that be a clip? We got to make that a clip. People like, dude, I got a lot of DMs about that too, where people are like, I was dying laughing when you were doing the violin and the crying. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it was just a ridiculous question. It's so silly. The guy was coming at me and saying I can't show trades on or the risk reward because I'm not accounting for black swan events on every single trade. It's crazy. It's so weird. Oh man, what did I say? The lazy thoughts questions drive me crazy. Oh man. Nah, Rips, it's you. You're a godsend, especially for newbies like myself. You save us from so much we don't even know about, so thank you. Thank you so much. I try. I mean, the whole purpose is me trying. It's bad out there in other streams where they kind of just tell you that you're never gonna make it and it's doom and gloom. There is people that watch other streamers that are so gaslit by these other streamers that they are so convinced because these other streamers have gaslit them into thinking like nobody makes money trading and nobody can make money trading. They're so gaslit by these other streamers. It's sad. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. There's a lot of people that lose in trading. The good majority lose at trading, but to say that nobody could ever make it in trading just because they could never make it, well, they have narcissistic personality disorder because they think that if they couldn't make it, nobody else could. And then it becomes the question of how did you even develop narcissistic personality disorder when you're such a failure? It's weird. What time frame? I do have it blocked right there. This is the 1 minute. We can go to the 5 minute if you'd like. We are kind of stuck right now in this overnight range, and it's perfectly normal that we're actually trading into the midpoint right now. Right, we're trading into this midpoint of the overnight range because we're waiting for jobless claims and a host of data here. We have jobless claims, we have retail inventories, wholesale inventories, advanced good trade balance, and then later on in the day we're gonna have a 7-year note auction, which should be interesting. That's probably the most important piece of news today is the 7-year note auction, but jobless claims will likely give us some early pre-market movement here. I have noticed that it's been awfully sweet in the overnight session. I did nail this. This breakdown right here to the downside. That was the trade that I took last night. This beautiful breakdown right here. Boxes are amazing. So, very, very lovely, fun trade to take in the overnight session. And I don't really trade the overnight session lately. I haven't been. Last year I did a lot, at least the opening. But yeah, I watched the open sort of from my phone, and then I said, boy, this thing is gonna probably not have much to hold it up after equities close for the night, which is at 8 p.m. Eastern. So that was the trade that I set up. What time was this at? This was, yeah, right after, just past. I mean, this must be, yeah. I wish I was there right at 8 Eastern, but yeah. Rips, would you say August is usually a pretty choppy month for the market? It doesn't. It usually has lower volume. I mean, statistically, it does have lower volume, but there's years where, you know, the whole summer just stays lit up, you know? Can you please show one example of the pitch and catch? Sure. Why not? What time frame here? We'll make it specifically for you. Give me any time frame. Give me anything. Got the levels from IG, but where? Where? What did I miss? But where can we get those boxes? I drew them. I literally drew this one when we came on stream today. This is the overnight range. We blocked this out. So you're just gonna use this tool right here. It's the box tool, and you just draw it out. That's it. We use volume profile to draw it out. And that's it. I did not mention the pitch and catch. The mod is going silly on me. Wait, hold on. Oh, it was Matthew Shelton who asked for that. 1 minute time frame. Sure. Okay. This right here. The best pitch and catches usually happen after a move, followed by consolidation, followed by a draw of liquidity. So one of the things that you want to look for, you draw this out with a nice L'Orange box. Or let's do like a blue. Okay. So when you have this consolidation after a move, you're looking for a big draw of liquidity. We have 3 minutes until the data comes out. This would be your primer. After the primer is set, obviously since that is a primer right there, you're looking to try to nail these tops. And we talked about this yesterday where when it repeatedly hits tops, you want to be adding into that. So hopefully something around there. Stops above this. And then going towards TP1 would be here, TP2 would be here, TP3 would be here. Let's just say that TP2, what are we looking at here? TP2 at, that's a 3-to-1. TP1 is at basically 2-to-1. The only thing is that if your name is actually John, we have to adjust the stop loss a little bit here. There we go. Right about, just in case. Can't be too safe here. You never know. I mean, the NQ could definitely trade. You never know, right? If the NQ did trade one print to 1 million, you know, Trump is powerful. It's just, you know, it's one of those things you gotta, okay, there we go. So if NQ did tick to 1 million, the risk reward is slightly worse. Slightly worse. It becomes sort of a 0-to-0 risk reward. But yeah, I mean, it could go to 1 million. You never know. You can't be too careful. Can't be too careful. But anyway, hopefully that answers your question there. What was the name? Matthew. Right there. That help? Anyway, that's what we're looking at on the 1 minute. Okay, so jobless claims coming out. You can see the market clock below the spinning RIPS logo. There it is. We got less than a minute till the data comes out. Haven't taken any trades yet in the morning session. Showed you the trade that we took on the overnight session. I guess we could leave that there. There we go. All right. News coming out here. Let's watch the book map for it, shall we? You can see the order book emptying out right there, clearly on book map. That's what that looks like. The order book gets very thin before a print. 5 seconds now. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Data's out. Advanced trade balance coming in softer at negative 118 billion versus a negative 100 billion, so 18 billion softer. Jobless claims slightly lower at 203,000 versus 208,000. More people are employed than expected, but not much. It's an inline print. Continuing claims at 1.77 million versus 1.79 million, so again, in line with expectations. Sort of a nothing burger. Market is currently rolling underneath the middle of the overnight range. Come on, Rips. My mama gave me that name. I can't help it. My boy. Something. Sorry, John. Catching strays this morning. The good old 60K to 40 point risk reward. You gotta. Hey, you never know, dude. It's not realistic unless you show it. You know. What do you think of delta imbalances, entries? They work? Sure. Again, I'm from the camp that I want you to develop your own trading style that works for you, or adopt a trading style that you feel comfortable enough where if you're putting on a trade, you're feeling confident, and if you're stopping out on that trade, you feel good about it. That's the golden key, the holy grail to all trading methodologies, in my opinion, is to find something where you can put on a trade very confidently and not feel any sort of FOMO or depression or anger, sadness when that trade stops out. And if you can do that repeatedly with a strategy that is profitable, then you yourself may find profitability. Currently rolling a little bit here. Equities are not showing as much. Tesla is rolling slightly. Nvidia is holding right at the VWAP. Microsoft and Meta are flat alongside Amazon, Apple, and Google. So my impetus to take a trade right now is pretty low. There's nothing very interesting right now for me personally, because if I can snipe a trade when we have more liquidity kind of coming into these markets, I'll be more happy about it. Now, if we do come down to the lower realms of the overnight range and we kind of show ourselves doing this whole thing, then maybe there's a reason for me to take a trade. But with the way that equities are currently reacting, not very interested right now in taking a trade. Rip, do you keep your time and sales on one contract minimum? It's so fast at the same time, two contracts. Yeah, I never filter, Gus. Never, ever, ever will I filter, no matter what. I used to, I'm used to is not the right word. I've tried filters and I miss out on a broader picture of what I'm looking for. Now, just because that's the way that I look at time and sales doesn't mean that that's the way that you should look at them, right? CME says these equity ranges still staying contracted is a sign of roller. I agree. You know, I can see that 100%. I do want to see a little bit more volume coming in, and I would like to see a potential break and retest of the overnight range before I jump into something. Like, for me to try to target 10 points right now kind of feels like I'm overworking, where I could probably target 10 points 20 minutes after the open if that's what my goal is for the day. So I'd rather wait for something like an outlier print. The market shifts out of balance and then we kind of trade it back into balance. Do you think fixed stop losses are kind of stupid and exiting when the trade clearly isn't going to work is better and just leave the stop loss as a backup? Again, it goes back to whatever your trading style is. My trading style is something that I've developed that works with my personality, that works well with how I perceive things. You ever get so high with your friends that you look at them and you say, man, I wonder if the way that I see the color blue is the way that you see the color blue. You ever done that one? It's the same thing with trading. You know, the way that I perceive the market is probably not the way that you perceive the market. And my trading style works well with the way that my brain kind of sees things. So is it the right way to trade? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's my way to trade, you know? Ryan says, I copy trade 425K instant profit target on each 1800. How much should I risk per trade? I was thing target 150 a day, 10 trading days, or 1 MMQ. So one of the things that I often talk about on this channel is, you know, you have a general range for what your expectations are, right? I would love to make $200,000 a day trading. I don't. And it's not because I'm a shit trader. Maybe you think I am, it's fine. But it's not because I'm a shit trader. It's because that the market is not up to me. All I can do is show up with my expectations of myself. I'm going to use my stops. I'm going to manage my risk. I'm going to size effectively based on the setups that are presented to me. I don't really have a defined profit goal of X. I have a defined performance goal of myself. Now, when you have that kind of locked in over the years, you do generally see an average amount that you bring in. But like, you know, 3-4 weeks ago, I nailed an $80,000 trade in under 2 minutes. Last night, nailed a great trade in, 10 or 15 minutes. The market will move the way that the market moves. I can definitely jiggle things around on lower points of liquidity, right? If there's, like you've seen the gold trade during Globex, I can definitely see myself on the tape. You could see it. But to think that I can move the market a significant amount that's going to generate me significant amounts of profit is absolutely ridiculous, right? I'm not going to be trading 10,000 contracts in the NQ and single-handedly moving the thing. So I am then beholden to whatever the NQ is going to do. And I can't control that, right? So let's imagine that we had a big outlier print that spiked up and then immediately starts retracing back down. There might be a move from 620 down to 560, which is 60 points that if I'm super confident in, I could take 50 contracts on and make 60 grand, right? But that move didn't happen. So I'm beholden to what other the markets are doing, and the markets that I'm trading, generally speaking, are NASDAQ. The NASDAQ futures market. So if you're asking me, I have this profit target and I have this, all you can do is have a controlled, repeatable thing that works well with your risk management. So I don't know if it's going to take you a while to pass the account, but you want to, again, default to a trading style that is going to have a size where you can respect your stop losses and not feel like you're getting out of pocket. What I'd rather see you folks doing is that if you have a trade challenge account or a PA account, a funded account, I'd rather see you adjusting your contract size up than down. Meaning that I'd rather see you trading for 4 days and making a smaller amount of money and being like, okay, I think I could probably size up because I'm feeling comfortable, versus rushing. Maybe you even get a payout in the first week and then week 2 you blow it because you're too oversized and you're too overzealous. So what do you think about selling calls or put at IV walls, wait for them to expire and just profit more likely than not? I mean, you could also do a wheel strategy. There's a lot of different strategies that will work. There's no guarantee, right? There's strategies that are boring, that are less risky, but every single thing that involves trading is putting on risk, and everything can go tits up, So we are trading outside of the overnight range now. We are coming to the VWAP. We are seeing Meta tuck a little bit lower here, but we're not seeing a huge sharp reaction from NVIDIA. We have, I believe it's the 50. Yeah, the 50 EMA is now at 221 halves. So I'd like to see that being interacted with until I anticipate the market getting speedy to the downside. We are seeing a divergence right now between the S&P and the NASDAQ, where the S&P is leading in weakness. American Pride says, yeah, I recently got my first payout. The key was to drop to micros. I make more trading micros than I did minis because I didn't lose as much. Yeah, and it's a numbers thing, right? And I was guilty of this in my own trading career, where when I started to size down was when I saw real progress in my trading career. In the first 2 years, I was like swinging the bat as hard as I could, and I blew a lot of money doing that. It's so cool when it adds up. It may seem like a smaller amount, but when you look after a week of doing it, you're like, wow, that's way better. And there's a lot of people out there that will put on bigger size and immediately take that size down. And it's like, why are you using the big size in the first place? You can get a lot more done with a smaller size if you put on a trade, immediately take it off, CD says, when you do trade overnight, do you pretty much look at the Tokyo to Shanghai market opens, or don't really care about time of day when you see something? It's a mix of both. If the market is moving, I'm a momentum trader. I want to follow momentum. If we have clear momentum in the market, I want to follow that. Furthermore, if there is like something happening in the overnight session, there's data being reported in some part of Asia, there's Australian data that comes out in the overnight session. All these things matter. You'll have, people in Europe talking. A lot of these things matter. You also have breaking news overnight. So yeah, it all kind of factors into my trading strategy, being a news-driven, sometimes news-driven momentum trader. It all factors in. What do you think about the nano contracts coming? I think it's okay to practice with those, but I just don't see a realistic approach of how you actually make meaningful money on those versus like trading on props. How do you deal with 3 to 4 stop losses in a row, even if you know your strategy trading over X amount of trades works? Kills me personally. It's finding a way to... A lot of those problems are solved when you start to see success in your trading. And it's a chicken before the egg problem, because how do you get success in your trading when you're struggling? It's a time issue. And hopefully when you do start to see success, that it doesn't lead to overconfidence, oversizing, and then trap you back in the same loop. A lot of the things that happen when you start to see progress in your own trading is that a lot of people are so impatient that they'll start to push the gas and rush things instead of holding to their process that got them there in the first place. For instance, if you were struggling in the market and you don't realize, you know, you're newer to trading, maybe 2-3 years in, and you start to see cycles happen, or you've never seen cycles happen rather, and you're not cognizant of, you know, a market cycle happening, or, you know, the market's moving in a way that's extreme and you're not aware of it yet. And you start to think, oh, it must be because I'm trading better. It's, well, no, the market's moving and it's exaggerating these regular moves that you'd take. And then now you go to size up and maybe the moves dissipate or start to, you know, lessen. So, I mean, trading is just so fucking hard, dude. It's so fucking hard. It's very, very difficult. It's extremely difficult because there's so many things that happen along your journey that until you see them firsthand, you're like, oh, that makes a lot of sense why I was doing that. Or, oh, wow, this is crazy how this happened. You know, it's going through those things. So when you get stopped out 3 or 4 times in a row and it gets you personally, I can understand the frustration, but there comes a time in your trading career where you're so confident in your own abilities and you've seen, like, I make a lot of money from this, or I'm making X dollars from this, that you default back to that mindset of saying, okay, whatever, like this kind of sucks right now. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks when you go red weeks, red months, etc. But like, you know, if you've been there before, you know that it'll pass and you'll get through it. So it just comes from when you reach some level of success in your trading to kind of understand that, hey, this is probably temporary because I haven't shifted anything in my process. A lot of people too fall into the whole thing, and I get DMs about this where people are like, oh, I was profitable for the last 3 months and I don't know what to do now because I can't stop losing. It could be a mix of things. You know, it could be a mix of having overconfidence in that 3 month stretch or whatever. It could be not understanding market cycles. It could be you changed your sizing, a lot of different things. The best thing is to remain consistent with your emotional perception, remain consistent with your sizing, and remain consistent with your risk. And if you could do those things, then you should find some way to stay balanced in those times that are much more difficult. Loopy says, my worst day lately was Mopex. I've not traded one before. Is it generally rocky or was I just dumb? It's the same thing about people who have just traded FOMC for the first time. It's definitely very, very rocky. You know, it's extremely rocky. It could be extremely difficult. So, yeah. We did come back up to that area of balance, the overnight range. So I am looking for shorts here and now, potentially through to that 537 area. We are currently rolling after that push back up. So waiting for that break and retest. And now currently rolling to that midpoint of 537. I want to see if we can actually crack below that area of price. So currently holding here. See if we get this roll off underneath 537. Would be extra sweet. It gets risky around the midpoint here. See if we can hammer anything through these 30s. Back to the 30s. Trying to dunk at those 30s right now. We have 77.10 in the S&Ps. Would really like to see this thing starting to roll through these 30s. We're right at the midpoint here. They're holding 30s currently. I want to see them dash it right through these 30s. That would be the best case scenario for me. Trying to hammer this through. Watching. I do like that overhead supply that's coming in, but I don't like how many people are aggressively stopping out at 30s. So let's see. I want to see this get hammered through those 30s. $77.10, if that does trade out there, we should be able to see this relaxing a little bit. Watching 30s again. Looking for this to sail on through. Big area of price here, right here at 30s. We should be able to get that snap and roll, especially at 77.10 here in the S&Ps. You can see some orders are stacking just at those 30s right now. But we should be able to slam it through. Pretty confident here that we'll see that push right through 30. Watching. Nice little push here. Watching 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait for it. Hold on. I want to be patient. There was a big order underneath 30, but I want to see if we can crack that. There's a big order stepping in right now on the S&Ps. Can we be patient enough to crack this? Still bouncing 30s. Can we be patient enough to crack this? $77.10 is the line in the sand in the S&Ps. Want to see this drive back through 30s here. Some players coming in there at 35. We should be able to dash through that now. Watching. So right here at the midpoint of liquidity, you can see right there are some players intercepting at 35 still, but there's a lot of sellers on the plate here. So let's see. Through 30 again. Watching. A nice push through. Give me that follow through below 27. Show me that. I need to see that follow through below 27 here. It is dancing right where I want to pull it. Watching 30s again. We're consolidating right at 27 now. So watching for this break back below. We got 6 contracts there. It should be able to dash through. I want to see that drop to 25. So 10 points right below where we are right now. Back to 35 here. We have 10 minutes till the top of the hour as well. This is a big area where we were contracting a lot of liquidity earlier. So seeing this is completely normal. Watching 30s now. There's your 30s again. Looking for this to fade right through. Okay, getting that dash right down. Pushing at 25. That's me out. Okay. Cool. Well, what's the best way of great exits take profits? Only way to get great at it is being very good at reading the tape at the moment. No, not necessarily, no. A lot of slippage. Did not like that slippage. They filled me like shit. What the fuck was this wick? By the way, anybody who says volume can't move the market, I direct you to Exhibit A. 27 to 40. That's criminal. Wondering why I made so little. Well, there's your answer. 27 to 40. Not nice. Dude, 13 points of slippage is not nice. Could you please show the setup for the trade that you just took? Of course. Absolutely. We talked about it before it happened, and then when we actually got the resolution, it was this. We talked about, if you go back in the stream, you can see, Matthew, that we drew exactly that, where it came and went back down. So we're looking for that. Break below, hold here, and then drop. So bottom of the overnight range. We're talking about it well before it happened. Right? Did you go back to only trading personal? Nope. So coming to the prior lows right now. Boom, 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 boom. How long were you in that trade? Minutes? So we are going for a break on these lows now. Ever giving away funded X accounts? Sure. Why not? I did set up a nice PNC. I would prefer not to slip there how I did. That was not awesome. It's annoying. Slipping there was kind of tilting, but hey. We have all this overhead supply here, but we didn't have it. We didn't have it here. Kind of annoying. Now they have all the overhead supply in the world. Usually we don't slip that bad. We do. RIPS could bookmap be used more of a day trading model, not so much a scalping model. I mean, I'm a momentum scalper and I use bookmap, so I think it could be used for scalping. When you say you're going for a break of the lows, does that mean you just enter short? Usually, yeah. I mean, I can't imagine a time where that signifies that I'm looking for longs. If I'm saying, if I'm saying looking for a break of the lows to retest a low to go long, I don't know. You know? I don't really know how I'd get to that, but. Whoops, was not showing the screen. There you go. That's the setup. Now we have equal lows down here. So I could have waited for that, but with the way that we were consolidating, didn't want to have a huge wick up, but I didn't expect to get as much slippage as we did. How many years did it take you to get comfortably profitable? I got to my break-even stage after trading for 3 years, and I was trading 8 to 14 hours a day, 5 days a week. So very much a full-time gig. Does it matter to you what the volume is? Like, do you think it needs a certain level of volume to trade? That's respective of the amount of contracts that I'm using. That trade was indicative of what happens when I'm lacking in volume. Hence the slippage on my close. So kind of annoying, especially when we close at 27 and we get filled all the way up to 40 and an average of 33. I want to watch the live now, but hard to tell on my end when he gets in or out, trying to understand. So the whole purpose, Scott, of this stream is to not breed an army of copy traders, but to get people who can find their own setups and trade their setups. There are plenty of streamers out there who will gladly allow you to copy trade and lose trades over and over so that you use their code to buy more prop firm accounts, but it's not really my MO for this stream. Were you trading huge sizes where you're trading 24/7 like that? When I first started trading, I was doing a lot of size. And that's kind of what killed me. Size kills, man. Can't stand seeing the comments from copy trading people. I mean, you'll get used to it. It's every day. TJ says, I was out of pocket yesterday and ended up red. I know that is a normal day from time to time. This morning I have a single trade that is green, 410. It felt good after a red day. I may call it a day and come back tomorrow to help build my confidence. Appreciate what you do, Rips, Knights, PNC on that one trade. Thank you. So, TJ, I think you are in the exact right headspace of where you need to be now. The sooner that you get away from the charts, and I know I'm going to lose you as a viewer today, but the sooner that you get away from the charts, the better. I'm just telling you right now. It's the best thing that you could do. How's the ultra accounts going? Let me see. I got 100,000. They're fresh. I got 5 of them still, the legacy ones. So there you go. Top of the hour coming in 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the top, tickety top of the hour. Is scalping alpha decay possible? I don't know. It's not part of my strategy. I think a lot of your questions are geared more towards options, and I used to day trade 0 DTEs, but I'd momentum trade them, and there was a time when I was doing that and I was trading directly with Wolverine, and they kind of cut me off, and they were giving me the worst spreads eventually. So options is a different world. If you start to get really big in the options world, it's hard to get booked. It's hard to get good fills. It's hard to have good spreads if you're getting very aggressive in your trading size. So options are beholden to the people who are writing those contracts. It's not like everybody thinks you just can boo, whatever, you know. If I'm eligible for a payout, would you suggest take the payout? No. Yes, absolutely. How many accounts do you have, and on which prop firms are they? So I haven't really paid attention to them, but I have 5 TPT accounts, 5 funded seed accounts, and 5 Tradeify accounts. So 5 lightning funded accounts with Tradeify, 5 funded seed ultra accounts, the legacy accounts where you could still have 5 of them, and then 5 TPT accounts. Even if it leaves me with like 500 drawdown, I mean, you got to get paid for your time, brother. You're paper trading, right? You're trading sim fills. You got to get paid for it. I think you should get paid for it, man. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Nothing at the 9 a.m. hour. TPT, Jay Quinn. TPT is Take Profit Trader. We had the CEO on our stream last week. They're going to be releasing some clips from those that interview, that podcast. If you did not catch it, we will be having some awesome interview clips coming out from that. So right now we are settling in. If you put the levels on your chart, you can see that right now we are trading just around that level at 531. We currently are underneath the level of 724 halves in the S&Ps. If you are missing these levels, you can go ahead and check out the Instagram group, instagram.com/ripstrades. It's free. You have to be on a mobile device to access the group. Just click Rips Nation on my profile from your mobile device and you can join for free. It's always free. Is there anything as a quote normal market, or is it just always changing day by day? Well, you know, the market consists of its participants, and the participants are forever changing, right? Participants, some last longer than others. Like, take for instance, Bill Huang. Bill Huang affected the markets greatly because he was treating the markets with tons of leverage. Leopold, what's his last name? Leopold Schultz, or Leopold, whatever the fuck his name is. He affected the market because he was using tons of leverage. So those participants of the market greatly affected the underlying markets. The market is and always will be controlled by its participants. There is no guiding hand that moves the market. There's no singular algorithm that drives price around. It is an amalgam of the characters and personalities that make up the moves of the market. Sooner you understand that, the sooner it'll be easy to digest what's going on here, you know? I have the levels from Instagram. Do I draw them as lines on my chart or boxes? Whatever works for you, but I just use lines. I forgot to ask yesterday, is it possible to access the Discord? Is that a private thing? There is no Discord, no. Just got approved for the live program at Lucid. Give it up for Bruno. Let's go. How much funding we should have to pull at least 5K a month payments and to be sustainable in props for at least 2 years? That might never happen. And I'm just being honest with you. That literally might never happen. Unfortunately, that's not how trading works. Trading is the only thing where there's no consistency in your pay. There may be at some degree, but like to think like, oh, I'm gonna make 100 grand on average per month in trading every time. It just doesn't exist. So is the level the spot the market is trending to? Depends. It all depends. I like to say, put the levels on your chart for a week and see how it reacts around those levels. Just leave them there on your chart, save your chart layout, have the levels there, and watch how the market interacts around those levels and see if you have anything that might guide you through your trades. I like to look at the levels as a GPS that sort of guides you around your trades. That's it. I didn't mean like option theta decay. I meant alpha decay in trading is like an overpower video game meta that slowly loses its edge and stops working. Yeah, that's like edge leak, or yeah, you're alpha decaying for sure. I think having an adaptable style, I've been momentum trading for years and never had an issue in following the larger moves in the market. Markets can be tight sometimes, but markets do like to have big excursions, and I like to follow those excursions. Some of my friends who are much better than me at that are doing the multi-day, multi-week, multi-month swings, following the massive moves. And they make shit tons of money doing it, but they also have, you know, they're risking millions of dollars sometimes. How to get the levels? Instagram.com/RIPS trades. Go on your mobile device. Tap RIPS Nation. And you will enter the free group. Perhaps when you say we have overhead liquidity, is that to help you on the short or to log into it? What does log into it mean? It says, I know the algorithms hunt for liquidity. I mean, saying that algorithms hunt for liquidity is kind of algorithm. You can have an algorithm where you're literally running a TWAP, or you're trying to get filled X amount of contracts at a certain price. I mean, there's no singular algorithm that is hunting liquidity. If you have an algorithm that is trying to get filled as much as it can around 530, you're gonna have a lot of executions down here in your algorithm. You're not gonna have many executions up here. But if the price starts to draw away from this and the algorithm is programmed that it needs to gather as much liquidity or volume as it can and transact as many orders and accumulate as much size as it can as it excursions, as it travels away from price. Can't think of the word. As it moves away from price, you know, that algorithm can be programmed to panic pick up size, you know? So, excursions, you know? What's today in gym? We are not going, or I'm not going. Rips MKD, you messing with my chat. What's MKD? I'm hitting shoulders today. What's your favorite 3 shoulder exercises? Overhead presses, lateral raises, and shrugs. There you go. Doing any gaming today? We are going to be watching the Netflix reveal of Grand Theft Auto 6 on the stream today. Outside of that, Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta is not going to be back up until Friday, so that'll be tomorrow. Have you seen the Cyber League stuff? Yeah, it's pretty much unavoidable if you have Twitter. It makes me even more hyped to get the game. After this long of a wait, GTA 6 better be the best one yet. I promise you, much like giving out free levels on the internet for traders, it will still have a litany of complaints. There's going to be a laundry list of people complaining, oh, I can't believe this took so long. It's crazy. Waiting for the PC version. I bought a PS5 Pro for my office here just so we can stream it together. I have a PS5 Pro out there for my media center for my living room. But I got a second one so we can all game together here on this channel. Ripsy, weird one, but did you learn about breathing control during executions? No. No, you just go through enough pain and it just kind of numbs it all. You just kind of get on with it. What do your levels consist of? Gex, IVN, or LVNs, multiple profiles, supply and demand. I don't share how the levels are generated, but it's a proprietary formula that I developed over the years. But, you know, take it or leave it, is what it is. Hey, Ribs, can you teach my kids how to trade? You should have Kick for younger views. I mean, they can tune in to the stream nowadays. How have your levels been good for so long? Jay Quinn, if you're the same Jay Quinn I know, you've been rocking with me for years, man, so you know. I mean, it's a proprietary formula. It uses a lot of different data points, and the reason why they're so accurate is because of the proprietary formula. It works because it works. It is awesome. So, yeah, it works because it works, man. Not much more to say. How are you enjoying the new look of the Ferrari now that you've had it for quite a bit? Absolutely love it. Every time I look at it, it looks like it's going a million miles an hour. It's amazing. Tarot card read, number 8. Let's do it, Stone Up. Where you been, by the way, man? You been on a break? I haven't seen you in a minute. All right. Let me do a quick little shuffle here. Tarot cards. See what we got here. Said lucky number 8. Homeschooling, nice. Okay, I'm gonna do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. Not gonna look at it. We'll reveal it together for the first time. This will tell us exactly what the market is gonna do today, of course. Go ahead and flip this around here. All right, for the first time ever, let's see what we pulled today in the tarot cards. For the first time ever, we have, well, I guess we should be buying Bitcoin, boys and girls. And it's lucky number 7. So Bitcoin 7. I think we're going to get rich today. I think that's what that means. We're just going to get ridiculously rich today. Awesome. That's amazing. Can't wait. Amazing. We're going to get rich. That's what's going to happen today. We're going to get unbelievably wealthy from Bitcoin today. Amazing. Thank you for asking about the tarot cards. We haven't done it. To be honest, I've been trading crypto this month and made more than futures. Yeah, crypto came alive, right? Crypto definitely came alive. The most experience I had in trading crypto with relations to futures was when I took a short on Bitcoin futures. I think it was 2021. Can we have a channel points cable? Sure. As long as RIPS Mod decides to pay this one out. We can do it. All right, I'll give you a long time for this prediction. Go ahead. Prediction is open for the next 5 minutes on kick.com/rips. How do you tell the difference between a retracement and a reversal? Couldn't they be one and the same? Couldn't they just be the exact same thing? I'm guessing you're talking about like maybe how would you spot the difference between this being continuation versus that? Something like that. Watching the flows, but also respecting levels of the market. So like the fact that we didn't trade down to equal lows and you have all of these wicks on the 1 minutes, we should probably have a wick on the 5 as well. Yeah, you have wicks on the 5, right? I guess my equal lows should be brought a little bit there, but whatever. It's fine. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, it's an amalgam of all those things, right? It's a combination of all those delimiting factors. Do you have a filter on your time and sales? I do not. I do not. What's up, Mr. Farkas? How are you? Good to see you in here this morning. Shorts to equal lows about to slap. Well, you know, the market is priming for open in 17 minutes. So with anything on the table here, it's best to approach the market with cautionary eyes. Bro, what in the world? $125. You're insane, bro. Thank you. Don't have to do that. Thank you. Insane. It's weird that the where's the hype thing didn't work. I don't know why the hype didn't show up for that one. That's weird. Do we not have Botrix over in YouTube right now? That's annoying. You did it in the wrong spot. The hell? Let me see. Truly love the stream. All the others are trying to sell us some. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Just want to see you folks winning. That's it, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why the hype train didn't show up for this. Trade with Dylan says, hi, Rips. How are you? First time predicting. Good luck. Good luck. I'm doing well. Thank you. Is reverse engineering your levels to find out what different models you use put me in the right direction, perhaps? I mean, you could try it. Just, I don't think you'll ever get there, to be honest with you. You'd have to be... Put it this way. I could not have ever even considered developing the formula that provides those levels on my own, ever. Literally ever. But I'm also a moron, so... But yeah, I did not create the proprietary formula that creates those levels. I didn't even come up with that on my own. I had a lot of help. Emphasis on a lot. A lot of help. I've actually reverse engineered your levels to the tick, Revs. I'm sure. That's fine. More power to you, my friend. Do you find that prop firm targets and evals impact your risk management? Yeah, if you're super hyper focused on it, for sure. That's what makes prop firm trading extremely difficult for a lot of people, is that they're so focused on the targets rather than the market in front of them. For instance, if you only have $200 left to pass your account, you're so focused on making $200 rather than maybe you would take a regular setup and make like $500 on the trade, you know? You're hyper focused on this imaginary number that only you know about and the prop firm knows about. They are based on volume profile prop. They're based on everything. They're based on moon cycles, the color of the wind. I don't know. It's my Achilles. Yeah, that's normal though. It's completely normal. All these things are normal. completely and totally normal. Take profit trader is no longer 50% off, right? It's 40% off. Put the proprietary formula in escrow for us. I get nervous about relying on them. I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. Who cares where they come from? Let's just say thank you for the amazing levels. Nah, gotta reverse engineer them, man. I don't know. Tonight we have a lunar eclipse. This will change the levels. I think we have a full moon tomorrow and a lunar eclipse tonight. We're gonna get these levels new to stream. Go to Instagram.com/rips. Tap on Rips Nation on my profile. It's completely free, but you must do it on a mobile device. It does not work on a desktop. 13 minutes to the market opens. Take a quick little break before we get started. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. Lots of fun to come. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. We've made our way back. Market is opening in less than 15 minutes, about 10 minutes here. Anything can happen today. We could see a massive sell-off from Nvidia or continuation to the upside. I think that's going to be the most important equity to watch today because they just had earnings yesterday and beat on both the top and bottom line and are currently enjoying, over 10% of pumpage right now from the valley all the way up to the peaks, 11% where we're trading right now, just about 9 3/4. So be patient today. We are currently trading to the south side. Currently trading down yonder. So anything can happen. We could easily trade back into this zone here. Right now we have drawn a lot of liquidity into the overnight range. So just have a clear head today. You should do fine. Leslie says, Rips, I'm done for the day. Lock my accounts. Nice. Love to see it. The Kick stream is not down. Kick.com/rips. Kick.com/rips. Just gotta refresh and believe. Just believe. Believe. You guys doing your daily reward cases on Kick? Those are pretty cool. Those incentivize you to keep coming back and watching, which is fun. Yo, there he is. Thank you, Mr. Farkas. Do you keep your book map on the 1 minute as well? There is no time frame for book map. I just zoom in and out. So you can see down here is the time on book map, right down here. I just zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. I don't use any fixed prices or times. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking the stream. If we get it up to 500 likes, we'll definitely do a giveaway exclusive to YouTube. You guys get it up there. You okay, Mr. Rips? You seem so mellow. We had a discussion with management yesterday. They said to tone down the hostility on the stream. So I'm trying my best to hold it in. As bad as I want to explode on some people. Just try my best. They said that there's a disconnect between the people who have just joined the stream. The problem is that we have so many new people lately. I mean, you see the numbers. Have a lot of people coming in from Instagram and TikTok, and they just don't know. They haven't really developed that Rips Spidey sense yet. So, trying to appeal to the broader audience here. How do they know you're hostile? Because they work for me and their goal is to make me the best version of myself. That's my management. Their goal is to grow the Rips Nation to be the biggest trading community in the world. Introduce Rudy to them. I thought about it. You're an acquired taste. We can still be that, but it's good to be broad-based in the appeal. After bullying Johnny, what did they say? I gotta read what they said. What did they say? What did they say? It was pretty funny. Let's see. A lot of notes. They did say it was good that you made $18,000. That was part of their notes. What was it was really funny. They did say some of the emotional reactions were great content. There's one part of it though that was really funny that I wanted to read. Oh, okay. Your loyal audience may enjoy the heat, but a cold viewer can interpret it as hostility towards legitimate questions. You know? And I said, we have an SMB emoji in our Kick chat, right? They said, what is SMB? And I said, I'll tell you another time. Tell you some other time. It's not a check, dude. It's not a check. Or there might be somebody in there that's a girl, actually. I'm trying my best here. I don't even know what to say. I do pay these people. Put it that way. I do pay them. They have, you know, I think they have everyone's best interest in mind. The hell with the board. Thank you for the donut, buddy. Appreciate you. That's funny. They're trying to help. See? I know they're trying to help. That's why I'm listening to them, man. I'm trying, man. They're calling BS, dude. I would not, like, why would I make this up? I'm not, this is a real thing. A real thing. Trying, man. Holding it in will only make it worse when you finally have to let it go. I mean, maybe that'll make for an epic crash out on somebody. Somebody's gonna catch some stray bullets to the face. I swear to God, somebody's gonna catch something one day where it's gonna be like, damn. It's gonna be bad. I will try my best. Has anyone actually proved you wrong with you offering writing them 10 to 100K right now situation? Oh no, never. Wait, are you trying to get that opportunity or something? That's funny. Dude, of course not. If I'm a good trader and I take good trades, why would I ever put on a bet where I'm gonna lose? You know? Ribs, can I ask you what you use for Gex levels? You know, Thinkorswim is generally free if you put like $1,000 in the brokerage account. There's paid, I mean, there's just, I don't want to promote any services, you know. There's definitely there's one that rhymes that's decent. 2 minutes to go, 2 minute warning. Management is okay with just less hostility, not none. Well, they pointed out something quite clear is that we do have a massive influx of newer viewers based on the analytics. We have a large influx of newer viewers, and it might steer some people away, and it might prevent people from asking questions. That's all. That's it. I don't know. Chat GPT reason, dude. Oh, that's funny. Chat GPT reason. Oh man. Forgot C4 had beta alanine, about to be itching the hole open. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, beta alanine is gnarly, bro. Thanks again, Leslie, for the donos. Across the board, thank you. Yeah, beta alanine is wild, brother. I really wish that the market wasn't doing this right before it opened. I really wish it would have waited, but hey. Coming back down to those equal lows. We'll watch the book map off the open here. And we'll try our best to trade around what's presented to us here. I joined the stream earlier when you were saying you stopped 2 million. I mean, it was still the funniest thing. It was the funniest thing. And I don't get it. You know, people want to argue with Streamer Man, and then I showed them how ridiculous their argument is, and it's just like, they always revert back to, dude, you're an asshole. I was just asking. All right, man. Sorry, dude. I don't know. Here we go. Markets are open. Ding, 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 ding. Good luck, everybody. We did just break equal lows. Want to keep an eye on NVIDIA here for any kind of tricks and traps that they're cooking up. You got placed in timeout? No, you didn't. Where? What are you talking about? What do you mean? When did you get placed in timeout? What are you talking about? You guys could maybe have an FAQ message or direction on the starting loading stream before the stream starts. Yeah, no, we will. There's an FAQ that's being developed. And I'm gonna try to like have a lot of stuff in there that will be helpful to you as the viewer. Glowstick, thank you for 9 months. Appreciate you. Wow, look at this market. Boy, once again, my bias getting in the way of me following this big rip. Got no trades since the open. just watching. S&Ps are just range bound off this little section here, so it's very hard for me to want to jump in here. Nvidia did rip the tits to the north side here. Meta and Microsoft both dropping. Certainly bringing the market with it. If Nvidia does not clear out into 228 here, which is a long way away, I could see the market staying compressed. Hands free, no trades, just waiting. Whose idea was it to put in an alarm clock and a relaxing song? Some of these producers need to be fired. Wow, big rejection there off the highs. Going back for that break of equal lows down to 500s here. Snapping through 500s. Wow, big roll below those 500s. Very violent, extremely violent. Nvidia is still strong. Microsoft and Meta snapping harder here. Trading setup is a relaxing zone. I try to make it relaxing, sure. We are into that green box below. We just printed a lot of liquidity down there at 485. Market is still seeking liquidity all around. Seeing if we're rejecting underneath 500 or if it wants to reclaim. S&Ps are bouncing as well. Nvidia is still middle of the range. Haven't really seen any options activity that's kicking it out of range yet. Pushing back up towards 500. Not anything in the way of reclaims yet. Still kind of holding right around 495, which is where most of the liquidity was transacted today. Reclaiming 500s here. Nvidia showing some strength. Giga strength, mega strength. Nvidia going for 225 now. Not really a harsh rejection though. Microsoft did bounce off the lows of 490. Meta is sort of bouncing. Apple has retraced its earlier popping gains. Still no trade. We traded back to the prior equal lows right there. Still a very mixed picture here off the open. Would like to see, I mean, ideally a bigger draw of liquidity up high, but right now market's not doing that for us. We're just trying to be patient. We are currently rolling off here. See if we can follow some of this momentum to the downside. Watching on these pops for potential ads. $7,700 is a big line in the sand for the S&Ps. Let's see if we have that continuation all the way down to that level. Down through 450 now. Watching the add-on pops to the downside. Equal lows here in the S&Ps. Wanting to see this sweep through 450. Equal lows tagged at the S&Ps. A big player there at 460. We need to auction through that for this to make sense. Nice move back to 450 here. Can we fade 450s? I gotta cover some of that. We're not breaking 450s. There we go, now we break. Stops in place here. Stopped out. So, little spice to the downside there. Making a couple bucks, up 15 grand on the day so far. Let's see on these pushes back up towards 500. I mean, as bad as it's some of these times I just want that broader fade, but with stops in place, we're gonna get stopped out. We might get an excursion back here to 518 or so. It just started to show a lot of strength, specifically in that move right here to that pop, and then that move just gets me uneasy. So I'm not gonna hold through this, rather be out. Watching to add on pops to the downside means he's a short. Thank you, Ripspot, for stating the obvious. Oh, 15K, 15, not 50, 15. Nvidia is printing red on the 15-minute bars here, which could lead us back to the downside, but it does become a little bit precarious given that we are still rejecting. Watching here. 7710. We still have not traded 7700, which is going to be a line in the sand and some difficult liquidity to break down into, I think, in the S&Ps. So trading up here to 485. I do like that rejection at 485. Seeing if we can stay weak underneath 500 here. Let's see. Watching for this weakness to persist. Very nice. Good roll. Watching for the breakdown now through 450. Seeing this weakness show up is pleasant. 450 is still kind of holding. Can we get that flush through and make new lows on the day? That'd be lovely. Very bouncy. 450s again. Tough nut to crack here. So again, we tested that 450 level of price, but we did not break through. Watch and see here on this bounce if we get some potential. Okay, we're facing that 450 area of price. I want to see us auctioning through that. Nvidia is still holding a little bit here. See if we can get that breaking through 450 now. Would be too easy, wouldn't it? To just snap that area of price. Don't like that. 460 just exchanged very heavily there. Do not like that at all for shorts. Can we break through that 460 area of price? There's a lot of orders that are stacked there. I want to see breaking through. Watching 450 now. Looking for that breakdown of 450 now. Frustrating. The longer we hold down there, the worse it gets. We're just not breaking through yet. So back to that 460 area of price. All right, I got to peel off some there since we're still not breaking. Back to 450, taking that off. Up 19,000 now. It's not that I don't want to see it break lower, it's that I get tested 4 times in a row and I do have to take 4,000 of profit on that trade. Okay, so nice pitch and catch from here to here, covering here. Watching. The more that we consolidate underneath 500, the more likely it is that we will at least trade to the midpoint at 430. But Nvidia is literally printing a 15-minute doji right now, which is giving the market this bout of indecision and indecisiveness. So, you know, up $19,544 or $545, $19,545 so far on the day with all of our trades combined. So that's what we're looking at. On here. Hold on. Move this back up so you can see it. There we go. So, yep, there's that excursion back up to 500. Ripsy reversal in full effect here. So, $90,545 today so far. Nice reversal. That is one of the reasons why we did cover down here, because fucking hold and say goodbye to your daily profit or trade without a stop. Kind of ridiculous. So. Anybody have any questions so far about the price action or what we're looking at here? We did just trade back up to equal lows. We did not take the equilibrium of the prior area of price. 90,000. What are we talking about? I say 15, you guys say 50. I say 19, you say 90. I don't get it. I made 19,000. 19545. 19545. Yeah, look at this extension back up to the north here. It's Jeff Rips Jeff. Yeah, I know. I try to give him some grace. Management would probably like me to give him more grace. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, if you guys that are watching over on YouTube right now, if you do hit the like button, 500 likes, we will do a YouTube exclusive giveaway. New here, is that real money or just paper trading with the firms? Real money, cash account with AMP. I know you've there's not any streamers that do what I do, so I understand why it would seem foreign. We did trade back up to the midpoint of the higher liquidity and rejected off of 545 here, trading back down to 500. Okay, this song is fucking terrible. Can we just get like a normal fucking song? Jesus Christ. It's so tilting. Like, did you guys listen to this fucking... What is this shit? Good Lord, dude. Fucking awful music. It's like the waiting room in hell. Beautiful PNC here, trading back around 500. We did have some acceptance of liquidity at 77.10. How much do you recommend having invested into a live account before starting to trade live rather than using firms? You should be trading for 9 to 12 months on prop firms, aiming for 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability. That might take you 5 years to get there. It might take you 3 years, might take you a year and a half, but 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability on props before you even consider trading your own cash. And if you think I'm wrong, that's fine. Go ahead and trade your own cash and you'll see how fast it evaporates. Maybe you have a good week, a good month, and then you'll have one day where you say, I can't believe that just happened. What's up, DC? How are you? How do we know when you actually enter in on a trade? RIPS is probably sleeping again. 2 minutes ago they asked that question. Made 1K today. Thanks for the levels, Rips. Let's go, Jay Sosa. Let's go. Just hit the like button 500 times. Nice. Rips, please explain the DOM on the book map. How do you determine that buyers or sellers are stepping in and winning or losing? It's not that cut and dry, unfortunately. Wow, somebody just got cracked. Whoops. Thank fuck I wasn't in that trade. I wish I was in a long side trade. Man, why couldn't I just take my reversal, man? Fuck. You have 130 points. Somebody just got their cheeks spread open. Oopsie. Oh, guys, you know what? It was John. It was John. It was John. Guys, it was John. It was John. He had his stop right here, but he got filled here. It was John. Hello. I know. Up 11,000 in 3-day XFA. Hope I can keep it 1506 today. What's the 1506 have to do with anything? But congratulations, great trading. Casino gaming revenue in Nevada is up 2.1% year over year. Man, somebody's getting destroyed right now. Who? Was there? Well, you know, here's how you know, by the way. Everybody seems to think that like they are always winning. Let me just tell you something. One of the theys got completely cracked. If you think this is a retail trader's volume, you're out of your mind. They just got clapped because they were short. And that's what that looked like when they unwound their short. Just so you know, they also lose because there's multiple theys. That's how people get destroyed. Someone on the wrong side of NVIDIA. It's definitely somebody who was barreling in short here. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was short. We took shorts today. We took 2 shorts today off open. So it was, by the way, holding and hoping. What a fool's errand that would have been. Covering here for another $4 profit and whatever we made on the first extension to the downside. This was the best one. You know, is what it is, man. I think we made, 5, 6K and then 4K. Pay the overs, Rips Mod, please. Thank you. Didn't the hedge fund go under a week ago? Yes. But people seem to think that, like, that's only retail losing. Like, yeah, dude, these fucking huge moves are retail, bro. It's all the stops of retail. Like, God, people just don't have any clue. It's crazy. Like, firms lose a lot. Firms have algorithms that go rogue, not so much anymore, but man, you hear about it all the time, or you did hear about it all the time. CD Trade says John Stop still has plenty of room to breathe. He, of course, was short down here. He's mitigating his stop to be up yonder, up here. So, yeah. Wow, what a retracement, man. Didn't catch any of that. What a fucking move, man. Jesus. Well, 100-point drop if you didn't use stops. Learn. Back to our green box of fury here. Fuck, man. What am I? Do back-to-back days of 19,000. Whatever. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, fuck it. I'm fine. Didn't we make 19 grand yesterday? We made 19 grand yesterday, 19 grand the day before. We're up 86,000 this week overall, I think. That's what I can see in my P&L right now, so. Jackson Hole today. Huh? You're right. Why didn't I? Wow. I guess because Jerome's not there. Maybe he will be there, catching a little speaking fee. But yeah, there you go, Jackson Hole. I didn't even realize. Thank you. One more points gamble for the D-Gens. You missed it. Or wait, did it get paid out already? Okay, sure. Boy, you asked like right away too. All right, there you go. Channel point. Oh, thank you. Wow. Fargus, 25. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Norwegian King died today. He was big on NQ. Wow. What platform bro? Oh man, this thing is rolling. Platform bro used for stock swing trading. Please say Thinkorswim. Schwab. Man. This market is in motion. Man, they are selling the shit out of this thing. We have room down to 221. Dude, it's crazy. There's just no bids on these unwinds. Like this was so furious and then just clapping. Just be careful with your sizing today because 100-point whips have been shown to be the common thing. 130 points up, 100 points down, and then another 50 points down. So be careful. Please be careful. Like if this thing retraced all the way to 600, it's not like, oh man, how did it happen? It's like, okay, well, the market is marketing today. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were shorting this hole, I mean, and you like sized the fuck up. If you were gonna short with strength down here, why didn't you short here? Ask yourself these questions if you're on the wrong side of these things. What made you short here instead of here? Were you anticipating more? Oh, well, it already retraced here. Like, knock it off, you. Knock it off. Maybe that big seller wanted to make it all back. I mean, you're not wrong. They definitely got, somebody absorbed that guy who got clapped, or that multiple number of people that got clapped. Somebody absorbed it, but did they get it all out here? Maybe. I mean, even if they got out 20%, they could be T-wapping it all the way back here, you know? What did I say? Even if we drove all the way to 600, I wouldn't be shocked at all. This market is insane! This market's nuts. This market is crazy. Brother, what? This market is insane. Again, if you're just joining us, we did trade. Why did I keep having this so fucking low here? It's because I wanted to see more of my viewport. If you're just tuning in, we did trade today. We are up 19,19545 in our cash brokerage account. Who do I use my broker with? It's AMP. I don't recommend using your own brokerage account because you're going to lose all the money you put in eventually. Unless you're a pro trader. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm just showing you what we do here. January 2026 PTSD coming back, yeah. I mean, this is great price action for scalpers and momentum traders. I really just haven't had the courage to really like go bananas. You know what? That's a lie. Last week we had the courage to go bananas and we got fucked on. That's where it's goldfish memory, man. Goldfish memory in trading is so important. I've been wondering why I've been so gun shy on my sizing and everything. That's crazy. If I can inherently do that and not realize why I'm doing it, that is fucking progress, baby. That is why I've been sort of scared on my sizing. That's what it is. We sized up that one day to 100 fucking contracts and look at what happened to us. We got fucked on. However, imagine if we were 100 contracts here. Oh my God. 575 to 450, we'd be up 250,000. This is very rocky, very bumpy. Be very, very careful in this price action today, okay? JD Soloris says, Rips Mod, can you please answer my question? Please, Rips Mod, I have a question for you. Thank you. New SF90 on the point store. Yeah, there you go. Only reason you got cooked was because it was on OPEX. You sized up on the worst day. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I got cooked. It was because I was clicking and moving my stop and then it did the move while my stop was in my hand. This is the worst. Could not have worse timing. JD Solorza again saying, hey, Rips Mod, please, Rips Mod, I'm over on YouTube. Please, Rips Mod, please, I'm over on YouTube. Can you please copy paste the answer that we've been talking about for the last 3 days? Thank you, Rips Mod. Rips Mod is so pleasant. Yeah, and to boot, you stream for added pressure, even if it's just a little bit, it's extra, so you identifying as pretty epic, bro. Yeah. Goldfish memory is completely underrated in trading, though. I will tell you that right now. You must have a goldfish memory, or at least, I don't know. I hate saying certainties. I think it's a good idea to have a goldfish memory works for me in trading. Thank you, Ripspot, for putting it 18 times. Once would have sufficed on time, but hey. Price and CBD looked really fucked. Luckily, I'm in London drinking tea. Nice. Be a goldfish, but journal. Amen. I mean, part of the goldfish memory is tied back to not getting tied up in your P&L of wins and losses. I think that's the best part of it. Right? That's the best part of it, is like not getting caught up in your wins and losses and being able to be like, oh, it's fine, you know? Be a goldfish, but remember that the market doesn't care about you. Yeah, I mean, I wish it would have worked out when I sized up. I wonder how much more money I would have made this week. Although, I don't know. Who knows, man? I don't know. Anyway, we are dancing between the overnight range and the accepted balance from last week. Nvidia has done nothing. I feel like the market is continually waiting for Nvidia here. Again, a nice trade if you took that PNC. I did not. Did anybody take that PNC there? Anybody? Anybody? Best prop firm tired of the consistency rule? Please answer. Blue Guardian has no consistency in the reserve account. Blue Guardian just added to our arsenal. If you go to propfirms.gg, you can see a comparison of all the current prop firms. I believe you can filter by consistency rules on there. I tend to use the DOM to read the flow, and when I switch to props from market data, I lose all my bearings. I'm not sure if you noticed it new here this week, plus 800 bucks on a small amp account. Nice, man. Great to have you with us. I am using Bookmap for most of the market data that I'm consuming. I use TradingView for the other market data I'm consuming. I do not use props for any sort of market data. I simply execute on props when I use props. We have not traded props in here for a minute. Just been focusing on trying to nail this price action in my cash account, and it's worked out well. You know, we're up 86,644 bucks this week alone, so is what it is. Are you going to stream GTA once it's out? Yes, talked about that before too. Yes, we will be streaming Grand Theft Auto 6, of course. Make sure I was able to use your Bookmap to see the range and calculate my trade. Very nice. Love to see it. Market again spilling over here back to that 450 area of price. We still have not taken out 7,700 in the S&Ps. We have strength out of Microsoft and Meta, Nvidia middle of the road, Google middle of the road, Apple strong, Tesla slight pullback, Amazon dumping. So it does appear to be very range bound. I'm curious if we'll ever visit 7,700 in the S&Ps here. Zach says 1270 on that PNC with micros. Let's go, Ribs. People who say you can't make money with micros are literally full of shit. Size down when the markets are moving heavy like this. Amen, brother. You said it. It's the truth. People don't want to size down. They want to size up and get clapped. It's crazy. Da, 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 da. Nice dump there. Back to the midpoint here, 433 and change. We still are moving lower here. We have seen a lot of stops getting blown through. Seeing if we get a perk back up to 77.15 in the S&Ps at all. We are seeing some bids stack up underneath us in the NASDAQ. Still a lot of strength from Microsoft and Meta. Nvidia still has not really rolled. Like, it's just holding. It's holding and holding and holding. Holding on for dear life. So we did trade back to the midpoint right here. Whole lot of nothing in the broader scheme of things, but massive, massive moves on both sides. Beautiful pitch and catch on the 3-minute chart. It really does appear on every time frame. It does. It does. It does. Yes, indeed. So we do have some liquidity resting below on bid side right now. S&Ps and NASDAQ are holding bids. Microsoft super strong. Nvidia here. Let me show you on the charts what this looks like. You know, this is what we're seeing with Nvidia right now, which is a whole lot of nothing. However, Microsoft showing us a different story. And of course, Meta as well showing us a different story. Microsoft and Meta sort of in lockstep with one another. Amazon getting clobbered today, as you can see. Apple still kind of meandering up higher, but really, honestly, range bound in the equity index futures in both the S&Ps and the NASDAQ. This is the S&Ps for you, right? A whole lot of nothing. So there you have it. I think if you were trading the midpoint of range to range, you'd be a very happy camper today. If you were trading this to here, I mean, good golly, 163. Massive, massive move. Again, asking yourself, if you were willing to short down here, what made you not want to take this PNC here or here? If you're willing to get heavy short down here and you're getting clapped right now, why didn't you want to take this or this? Or maybe you did take this. You're giving it back now. I don't know. Either way. Candlestick says, I've been watching you since you left Top Step. You were tame today. Could I suggest maybe take that chat off? What do you mean? I don't get it. I'm not sure what you mean. A lot of stocks are filling the gaps. Yeah, you're not wrong. But we are seeing a very violent excursion in NASDAQ. It is definitely a data size down. For sure. You can still make a lot of money even if you are sized down. Oh, you want to see the, you're saying like this? You would rather have it like that? Okay, sure. Okay. I like seeing you guys on stream. It's fun. It makes for a good time. I don't know. I like you guys. There we go. Hey Rips, can you give me a Tatifiac? I breached mine yesterday in shorts in fun, please, if possible. You can win one. What a strange market. I mean, it is NQ doing NQ things. Equity index futures after earnings can tend to be very violent when you have both sides that are anticipating a larger move and we don't get it, we don't crack it. Do you have a formula as to where you put your stop? Always based around market structure. So if you are one to trade the pitch and catch pattern, I'll show you what that looks like on the 10-second here. Over here on the 10-second chart. Let's just say that, you know, you're getting into, use like a good example here. If this is your trade, this is one that we took. Break of that structure there, putting your stops above that wick make a lot of sense. Targeting the midpoint of liquidity right here. 1.3 to 1, not the best risk reward, but based around market structure, maybe you're getting exactly on that break. You could, I guess, trail your stop somewhere here. Makes it a much better risk reward, but you know, I like to use my stops based on market structure, using the volume profile, looking to the right to see the volume profile, looking left to find your targets or your primers. What did I miss? Viper says plus 34.30 today, calling it quits before my luck runs out. 13,551 3-day streak might be my first payout with top step in 2 years of blowups. Give it up, guys, for Viper IT. Viper. Let's go. Rip Small, you can pay the overs. Cube Q wants the overs. Do you just have to wait until the end of the day to upgrade your eval with TPT? I'm not sure. I haven't passed one since they changed their rules. Can anybody in chat sound off on that? I thought it was 10 minutes now. Sorry. Just to confirm, you trade on a 10-second chart. I do not. No, not at all. Just exaggerating a point for somebody asking me where stops are placed. It's EOD. Okay, thank you. Are you sure overs won? Catch me not caring. Hey, what's the best way to reach out to you? I'm here right now talking live to you, so some would argue that this, right now, this conversation that you and I are having is exactly the best way to reach out to me. So, what would you like, Nari? Stop the whole stream for you. What can I do for you? I'm here now. We're talking live. There's no better way to communicate with me than now. What can I help you with? What do you guys think the odds are of them following through with any sort of conversation here? Hey Rips, I use code Rips. Just want to say you work hard to help us to try to understand the market rather than just taking your trades. We appreciate you. Thank you, man. That was their best question. Maybe. Don't know. Let's find out. Easy way to see all Meg 7 on one chart. Meg 7 might be a porn star. I'm not really sure who Meg 7 is, but she sounds seductive. Is she a previous iteration of Meg 6? All 7 stocks. Well, I'm going to illuminate something for you. It's called MAG, M-A-G, as in magnificent. Magnificent 7. I'll go ahead and post my setup on my Instagram story right now. And you can see exactly how I look at the MAG 7 with TradingView. And posted. There you go. Came here for the blowups and crash outs. Where are they at? Management has told me to limit the number of those. Who got humbled today? I'm sure a lot of people. If you were one of those people, you're not alone. I promise you this. Having the wherewithal to try to pick your spots on a day like today is one of the hardest parts of being a profitable and professional trader. Maybe once we get to 5,000 concurrents. That's the next goal right now, is to get to 5,000 concurrents. We're at 3,100 right now. I think the most we've had recently is 3,500 or 3,600. But if we can get to 5,000 concurrents, maybe we can get another crash out going. Ribs, building a PvP skill-based trading tournament platform. Think there's a good fit for you plus your community. Where do I send the details? Email or Discord? I mean, you can say, I can't promise you that we're going to get back to you on that. I get a lot of offers from a lot of different companies. And unfortunately, I'm just being candid with you that we turn almost all of them away. So, but you can send an email to contact@rips.biz. But again, don't expect much, really. How long is the 15-minute opening range valid? I mean, you can trade around it all day depending on your trading style. Yeah, contact@rips.biz. Contact@rips.biz. If I'm green today and am I a professional or just lucky? I don't know your trades that you took, so it may have been that you were really dialed in and you traded super well. Another thing to overcome in trading that's difficult is imposter syndrome, because you've likely lost for so long. I mean, I don't know of any trader who actually has become a professional trader who didn't go through a long, arduous process of losing and losing and losing. So one of the things that's difficult when you finally see light at the end of the tunnel, you've probably seen that light tens, if not hundreds of times, and you start to really doubt yourself. And then when you finally reach the light, you say, is it real? And then you get smacked down again. You go, ah, man, I thought that was the one. But you start to reach that light at the end of the tunnel about 100 times. And then on the 105th time, you actually do get better at trading. And then you're filled with this imposter syndrome of like, oh my God, I've been getting so lucky for so long now. And then finally you realize, oh my God, this could actually work. The problem is that you reach the light at the end of the tunnel so many times that by the time you actually do start to turn the corner in your trading, it's like almost unbelievable, or it is unbelievable. It's the best feeling in the world when you can wake up after like 2 months of trading and you're like, well, I haven't made much money, but I haven't lost much either. This is great. It's a weird feeling to actually reach that point. This is fantastic. I haven't wired in for a while. This is great. It's seriously the best feeling. When you stop sending money to your broker, it's so awesome. And you finally start doing the thing called withdraw. It's such a foreign thing. Wow, this is amazing. Brother Rips, I never won account in any giveaway. That's why I'm asking directly to you. I appreciate you asking, but I'm still going to default to say, I hope you can win. There's a lot of people that are on tough times besides you, my friend. It's best to build yourself up rather than relying on others to extend a hand. Some tough love for you. Pete says, I've seen the light. Turns out was a train and I got ran the fuck over. Yep. Welcome to trading. Stop writing checks in the 90s. That's funny. There's people that are of legal age of drinking that have never wrote a check in their life. It's a fact. Do you leave and come back for the GTA gameplay reveal or continue to stream today? I don't know. I might just keep it on. I mean, it is 2 hours from now. Let me see. I think it's at 9 a.m. PST, right? 12 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, just roll into it. It's 2 hours away. I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. I might just end the stream and then come back. I'd like to do some giveaways today. How much sleep did I get last night? Let me see. Oh shoot, no, I can't keep it rolling. I have an 8 a.m. meeting. I can't. So I have to. I forgot I have an 8 a.m. call. Who's it with? Is it somebody important? Yes. So yeah, I have an 8 a.m. meeting, so that'll be in 48 minutes from now. So. I saw a light. It was John Stop sailing in the distance. I still can't believe that guy wanted to die on the hill of like calling like me showing a trade setup and then saying that it's disingenuous. Like, let's just say you're in here, putting your stop here, your target here, whatever. Right? He's saying that putting a stop here is disingenuous because we're not accounting for 150 points of slippage in the NQ. Where do you live? Just straight to the point. Where do you live? I love it. Me, I live in Las Vegas, the city of action, where dreams are made and broken in the same day, where fortunes move from one helpless soul to a calculated soul. You would have been stopped out. Yeah, I know. No, you wouldn't have. You would have made money on that trade. What are you talking about? That was the PNC, baby. That was a beautiful PNC. The more likelihood is that you're getting in, like, hopefully around here. But let's just say you got in rare. That would have been a delicious PNC. Imagine if you actually had the wherewithal to hold it. You'd be a retard, in my opinion, to hold it all the way to that. Maybe as a runner. What is that? 3.5 to 1? Yeah, 3.5 to 1. Risking 30 points to make that's Little Wayne for you. I meant right now? Well, yeah, of course. Of course. Of course you would have been clapped right now. We're in an uptrend. We're going for those highs again. This market has no chill today, brothers and sisters. No chill. Full pants down, cheeks spread. No chill. You went to school with Mike Matasow? He's a character. I'm in a group chat with Mike. I don't really open it all that often, if I'm being honest. Kiwi says if you trigger rips, he will crash out. No, management and I had a discussion about that, Kiwi. Not today, Satan. Not today. It does soften the attitude being up 19 grand on the day. Almost an even 20. So that's helpful. Up almost 100 grand this month. Or this week. This month. Up almost 100 grand this week. 14K away from it. We want new management. I know. Is the pitch and catch always short? It can be long too. It can be long. Oops, that's moving the whole zone. It can be long. Let me give you an exact kind of setup here. Primer here. Long here. Excursion here. Stop here. You can cheat that as much as you want to the wicks if you'd like to, but definitely a trade idea. It's for sure. Not the cleanest. which is why I've limited my trading to only trade 2 trades off the open today. So, not the cleanest. Your entry would be on this pullback candle on the 1 minute, right there. And again, if you had balls, I mean, or stupidity, imagining all the way to the midpoint there, it still worked, but I don't like that. I'd much rather target that wick. But yeah, it's not that a trade that I did not take, so. But this pullback right here would be the juice. Oh, there you go. Works long and short, long and short. Tony says, been oversizing and paying the price, stuck to 2 micros and up over $400 really is the way to go. When you're wrong, you don't get killed. Amen. And it's a lot easier to digest what's happening on the screen without fear and anxiety. Definitely one of the key things for sure. Rips, are you still using TradeC? Yes. For my prop firm accounts, I have over here on TradeC. Funded seat, Tradeify Lightning funded. Oh, I don't have any Lucid right now, but yeah. So I have my Tradeify Lightning funded, which I've had 1 red day and 1 green day. And then fresh funded seat Ultra accounts, 5 of those bad doggers when you could still Tradeify. Amon says, I have a problem seeing my profits unrealized and want to close it as soon as possible. Any advice how to hold trades size down? Size down. We were just talking about this. Size down. Size down. I have not, Nate Dogg, no. Rips, you ever taken long-term breaks after periods of trading like a dummy? Yeah, 6 months. I almost quit. It was a little bit longer than 6 months, but yeah, I almost quit trading entirely. I thought it was a complete and total scam. I was so sick and tired of it at that point. And I came back. And things changed. Real Bretsky says, Rips, can you please time me out for the whole day? Sure, that's no problem. It's a weird request, but I'd be happy to. There you go, sure. Whole day, no problem. Not a problem. Why did you take a 6+ month break? Because I literally thought trading was a scam. Is Matt from Trader's Paradise, Rips? What is? Rips, could you time out Cube for 1 minute? No. His management, Mrs. Rips. Yeah, dude. No. Management is a dude from LA and his group. Mrs. Rips. That would be awkward. I want Mrs. Rips to live a leisurely life. That's what I prefer. Mrs. Rips is the queen. I mean, the management that she has is, we block out days on when we're going to Chanel and Dior. That is the schedule that she manages. She also did pick the dinner spot on Friday this week. She picked the Friday dinner spot. She'd been craving this one spot, so we're gonna go there on Friday. I love the way you talk about her. She has always been there for me. I'm very lucky, very blessed. I feel bad for a lot of people out there because I know for a fact, based on my own experience, that there are people who go through their life that don't find their person, and it's unfortunate. I truly do feel bad for those people because I get to share my life with my best friend, and I mean that, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it. Love my wife. Get to spend a lot of time with her. It's the best. I have a lot of friends that do not enjoy their partners. It's very obvious that they do not enjoy their partnership that they're in. And I feel bad. I really do. I do. Because I know that a lot of people do go their whole journey through life and they don't find that person. It's unfortunate. I had a lot of, not a lot of, but I had a number of serious relationships before I did meet my wife. And I know that I had some almosts, but I eventually did find my person. But like, yeah, people ask like what my wife does. She's retired. She gets to enjoy herself, and I'm happy to provide for her. And we have We get to have a lot of fun times together. Like I look forward to hanging out with her any chance that I get. I'm a very busy person, so when that time does come around, there's a lot of people out there that are in relationships that they don't want to be around that other person. That sucks. No kids yet, though. Gus says, I thought finding your person was a scam until I met my wife at 50. Crazy when you know, you know. It's true. It's crazy. She knew poor me. We went through some rocky financial situations together. Obviously, we both bear the financial situation as a unit, but yeah, we've been through a lot together. And she, for richer, for poorer, was definitely tested. Let's put it that way. Codependency is a bitch. Yeah, I don't think you should be codependent on your partner. You should be looking forward to having time spent with your partner. She has her life, I have my life, and then we have our life together. You know? But yeah, she was there before I was rich, for sure. But, and well, put it this way. She was there when I did have money, and then there when things got rocky. Do you have to wait till the rollover period? Because I only see the daily journal. For what? Oh, I think they don't update your journal in real time yet. I'm not sure. Weren't you in another country before? I've been, in my life, California, then Puerto Rico, California, then Nevada. Richard Harris says, Rips, did you and your hot wife ride skateboards on the Strand in Puerto Rico? Yes, I've showed that video before, my friend. California has changed a lot from what it used to be. California is not the same as what it used to be. California is quite different. It's very different from what it used to be. Taking a tiny short here. Good luck. I'm not a huge fan, but good luck. Yeah, California is far different from what it used to be. Orange Man, tweet us for 30K. I mean, that's 400 points. It would have to be a very dramatic tweet. Oh, let me see channel point redemptions here. Oh boy, I haven't looked at this for a long time. Where? I don't even remember where it is. I think it's over. Yeah, there it is. I found it. Let me see. 18 fucking redemptions. God damn it. Okay, fine. Here, I'll do it right now. All right, if you're here, let me know. Wilhelm HD, are you here? Andreas, MJ, Tadas, Greg, Black Lung, Pocket Aces, Bulldog, Romkey, Jeff, Macman, Tim, Mac D. Tim did it twice. Bear Goes Long, Amp, Franny, and Phil F1 Kill HD. All right, let's do Tim first since you have two of these. Oh, God, I hate this so much. Miss me out. You're not in the list. I don't see you in the list. Maybe you are, but yeah, no, you're not in the list, buddy. Yellow range is the overnight range right here. Overnight range that we drew at the top of the stream. Overnight range, overnight range. Okay, let me find you guys. Tim. Right. Tim. Let's see you here. I've been putting this off and putting this off and putting this off, as you know. Is California better or worse now? I think it's worse. I think it was better when I was there. I don't think it's very good anymore. You know? Oh yeah, I gotta do this whole thing. I forgot. I haven't done this in so long. This is like prior to the WSOP, but yeah. Got nothing going on, so I'll get you guys all taken care of here. Can can hear the excitement in my voice over this. Oh. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There it is. Finally. Okay. Have you guys ever woken up with one ear that kind of is clogged, but not really? Is that just me? All right, Tim. Let's see. Okay, you're good until the end of October, Tim. There you go. Okay. Tim. Done. Okay. Laguna Beach is like Twilight Zone here. Shit. Well, Laguna Beach is still somewhat has their head on straight, but man, after the 4th of July and what happened in the peninsula, I mean, it's far from Laguna, but you know, what? I have a question. What? You know, what happened, dude? It's fucking insane, man. It happens every year there. I mean, it seems like it got a little crazy this year with some out-of-towners that wanted to break things. You know what I mean? By the way, market is juicing. Laguna. Okay, Wilhelm, Andreas, MJ, Dub, Tadas, Greg, Black Lung. Greg, what's your name in there, by the way? Yeah, no, I know. I was Newport. I know. Greg. Okay, yeah, I know. But what's your name in there? The place that shall not be named, like with the numbers and stuff. Greg. Let me see if I can find you. Are you Greg 00179005 or are you Greg 1988? Which Greg are you? I don't know which one you are. Oh boy, I don't know which Greg you are. We only have 16 more to go. All right, moving on to the next. Franny, Amp, Bear Goes Long. I think I can find Bear Goes Long. This should be easy, Bear. Bear Goes Long, take care of you. I'm just asking, like, what's your name? And just, I can't say the D word, man. You know, what's your name in there? Help me, help you. You know, help me, help you. All right, Bear Goes Long. Let me take care of you here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Bear Goes Long. You're good. Bang. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, you're all good, Bear Goes Long. Jeff, original Jeff. How could I miss you? I'll just go into see the most frequent chatter. Let's see. Jeff. Wait, what is your name in? Oh God. What is your name in there, man? If you could just sound off in the off-topic lounge if I'm talking about you, that would be the most helpful thing that you guys could do. If you could just sound off in the off-topic area would be the best. Just drop a message in the off-topic area, please. Mac D, Mac Man. Yeah, I see you, Tim. You're already good though. J, G, yeah, it's not coming up at all. Gotta. Can you send it? No. Okay, Mac D, I see you. Perfect. Thank you, Mac D. You are very helpful. Jay Proust, didn't you redeem something? Aren't you? You're not part of the redemptions? Man. All right, Mac D, I'm gonna do you next since you're in there. Mac Dizzle. You are good until October 7th. There you go. Mac D, done. I think you only had one though. Perfect. Cool. Okay, Mac D is handled. Who's out next? Rom, perfect. Looking to see. Yeah, you're in there. Rom Key, perfect. Thank you for following instructions. Macman. Okay, hold on. Let me get you first because you said it first. Macman. Get you there next. Just yeah, just hit me up in the whole thanga thing. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. All right, Macman, you are good until next month. Okay, Macman, done. Okay, checking. Rom, you're up next. Take care of you. Ding. Need some music back on here. My goodness, it gets so quiet. Want some saxophone music? No saxophone. Wow, what a rip lower, huh? In the NASDAQ there. By the way, we will be doing a giveaway shortly here. That's a promise. All right, Rom, you're all set. Who's next? Wilhelm, Andreas, MJ, Tadas, Greg, Black Lung, Pocket Aces, Bulldog, Original Jeff, Amp, Franny, or F1 Kill. See the map book? Sure. There you go. Franny, if you could drop a message. Prime Cap, what's your name on Kick? I don't see you in redemptions right now. Franny, just drop a message in the off-topic lounge. That's the easiest way to do it. Julius, I do not see you in the redemptions, unfortunately. Oh, Pocket Aces. There you are. Perfect. Yeah. I seen you. Cool. Cool, baby. Cool. Okay. There you go. Pocket Aces, you're all set. Bang. How many more we got? We only have 11 left. Can we get through this? Can we actually make it through to the other side? Anybody who is in there, just drop me your Kick username. Stream's been so chill the past month, like they were when the community was first growing. Hey. Amen, brother. Management will appreciate that. Julius, I see you, but like, look, dude, here, look. I see it, Julius. I do, I promise. But look, you're not on the list, man. There's no duck with a hat. Why would I lie about this? You know, there's no duck with a hat in here. You know what I mean? Sure, here, fuck it. I'll give you a full year, man. Whatever. Here, fuck. Here we go. There you go. You're good until 2027, man. There you go. There you go. Do I get something? If you want something, sure. It doesn't change my life. If you do, sure. Here, just I'll DM you, dude. There you go. Enjoy. What hours did you use for the overnight range? We did the Globex open until the stream started, basically. We used the most transacted portion of the overnight range, utilizing the volume profile to guide us to that zone. All right, Franny, I guess we could do it this way. What is your name on Instagram or Twitter? We'll just do it that way. Jeff, why would you leave the Discord? Why'd you leave it? That's the $1 million question. Why would you ever leave? Can hang out in the off-topic lounge. You guys are really fucking me with this conversation, by the way. Promise you. All right, there you go. What's your name? Franny. There you go. Wilhelm, Andreas, MJ Dub, Tadas, Greg, Black Lung, Bulldog, Original Jeff, Amp, or F1. Thank you, Julius. Appreciate you. London flush coming? I don't think so. I think that we're going to be in a holding pattern because NVIDIA is in a holding pattern until NVIDIA shakes around. Jeff FL24, no space is my name. On which platform? Instagram or Twitter? See if I can find you on Instagram first. J3FFFL24. Nope, not on Instagram. Let's check on Twitter. NVIDIA's tanking, NQ holding. I mean, it is. Oh, Jeff says no. Shocker. I wouldn't say it's tanking. It's just we're still range bound. I'll pull up the chart for you here, Jay. Right here. Whoops. Wrong one. We're just kind of holding in this balance, right? So ideally for the NQ to really sharply react, we're looking for to draw this boundary here. Can mark out the midpoint as well. But what we're looking for in an ideal situation would be a breakdown. You could even cheat it down here, but you know, somewhere in that range. But you're looking for some type of breakdown out of this area. Until then, you have to understand that while we remain in this zone, there's a lot of dealers that are writing calls and puts, and there's a lot of funds that are buying those calls and puts, which retains this balance in the market. And until we break out of that balance, the NQ will continue to have an excursion up or down regardless of the movement because those options are still hanging in the balance, if that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. Options activity is extremely important, especially on a day after earnings. All right, Jeff, let's take care of you next. Will NVIDIA want to fill the gap? Not necessarily. It's more dependent on what the dealers and the purchasers of the customers of those contracts are going to do. There might be some customers of those contracts that are only looking for short term, whereas you could have us fall out of that range and immediately be met with people who are buying calls. A lot of different things can happen. right? A lot of very different things can happen. It's why it's just best to, you know, be patient and not anticipate something too heavily on a day like today unless it's super obvious, right? Like Farkas called out the short back here. I didn't like it. We drew higher. Turns out it was a good trade if he still held. I just don't like this type of consolidation after we've had such a rough morning. Or not a rough morning, but a volatile morning. This consolidation is too unpredictable for me. I'd much rather have something like this, which is the exact trade setup that we teach on here, which is what? The pitch and catch, right? This being your primer, right? Not worrying about anything that's happening in this consolidation. We get a primer. You can either take it here, or you can wait for the draw back down, and then the challenge of the previous primers, here or here, to take it short. That's what I'd be looking for. What is that? Ha ha ha. Not sure. There you go, Jeff. Taking care of Jeff now. What is Clubhouse, guys? It is exactly what you're watching right now. It's this free stream. All right, so we still have Wilhelm, Andreas, MJ Dub, Tadas, Greg, Blacklung, Bulldog, Amp, and F1 Kill HD. What is this for trading order flow? This is the exact same chart that you're used to, but you can see under the hood of all of the orders that construct the candles that you're used to. Just so you don't get distracted, we'll go ahead and watch this instead. There you go. Thank you, MJ. Appreciate you. You have a lovely family there, MJ. Lovely, lovely family. Congratulations, dude. Very blessed man you are. Wonderful family. There you go, MJ. How can you see that book map and what is the benefit? There, generally speaking, there may or may not be a benefit depending on who's using it. Sometimes it could be a big distraction for people. Sometimes it can be a benefit. I am an order flow trader, so it allows me to see what's happening inside of these candles. I want to see how much liquidity was added or removed at certain levels, how much volume was contracted inside of the candle, how much volume was transacted in these moves. So it gives me a much fuller picture. For a lot of people, it's just noise. Yeah, beautiful PNC. Okay, we still have Wilhelm, Andreas, Tadas, Greg, Blacklung, Bulldog, Amp, and F1. Greg, are you with us? I think I saw you earlier. Let me see. Users, Greg. There we go. Got it. Greg. Right there. There's a dot after the F. Got it. Let's see if I can get it here. Nope. There's no dot. We need Rips Rage back? Why? This is so peaceful without it. Okay, there you are, Greg. I got you. Go ahead and send this to you here. There you go, Greg. Enjoy. Hey, Greg, you've been taken care of. We have Andreas, Wilhelm, Tadas, Black Lung, Bulldog, Amp 333, and F1 Kill HD. You just need to drop your Instagram username to DOS. Doing redemptions right now. Rips, you got me? You're not in the redemptions list, unfortunately. Wish you were. Alright, let's go to X here for you, to DOS. Alright. There you go, my friend. Enjoy. All right. What else? Wilhelm, Andreas, Black Lung, Bulldog, Amp. Let's see. Any of these people have replied? Nope. F1? Nope. Bulldog? Hey, Bulldog 615. There you are. Gotcha. Good to see you. Good time to show up late. We're doing all the redemptions right now, getting them all out of the way. So thanks for being here. Thanks for typing in your correct name too. There's a lot to be said about that. It's very difficult from time to time. There you go. Bulldog, you have been handled. Let's see, Black Lung is here. Let's see, Black. Nope. Andreas. Nope. Damn. What happened to Andreas? Wilhelm? Nope. Okay, cool. We're all set then. 5 left. We got the rest of them. Hey, thanks, Otto. Appreciate you. Rips, you market order into a trader, you set a limit order. Depends on the setup. I had a meeting at 8 then. Yeah, I'm doing a meeting in 10 minutes. So we can do a giveaway right now if you guys would like. Could do a giveaway for a Lucid. We love Lucid in the Rips Nation. So let's do a giveaway for a Lucid. So if I claim the SF90 Spider, how do ship it? You have to come and pick it up, unfortunately, or arrange your own trucking company. Tomorrow for Friday, if you are new here, Friday we do a lot of giveaways. A lot of giveaways. So you don't want to miss tomorrow's stream. I do like to give back to the community as much as I possibly can. Ripspot, if you would please, if you're still here, drop a link to Lucid and we can get these giveaways on the road here. Leslie, check your DMs on X. I did send you access. I need to make sure I get that set up for you. Sooner you do that, the sooner I can just set you up with a year for free there. I want to give you a full year of access if you haven't already. Yep. Okay, tap that link, that bit.ly Lucid coupon link. Tap that link. It's going to bring you to a page. It's going to bring you to Lucid's homepage, and I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. I'm going to hide it for now so you can't see it. I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. So you want to end up here if you click that link. I want to see you ending up right here on the Lucid Trading homepage. I'm going to tell you to scroll down and pick out one of these words. I'll tell you that word in just a moment here. Let's see if we can all find it together and collectively. For the first 100 people to type in this keyword will be entered into the giveaway. So make sure you click that link and you end up on the page. Okay. First 100 people to type in this specific word that I'm going to give you in just a moment. Make sure you're on the home page. Okay. All the way down to the bottom of the page, it says most prop firms keep you in simulated accounts forever. See that? Most prop firms keep you in a simulated accounts forever. We move you to real blank. Type in that word, starts with a C. There you go. First 100 people to type this in will be entered into the giveaway, either on YouTube and Kick, both of them. All right, we got well over 100. Let's do it. We're rolling for our first winner here for a free Lucid account. You tell me what you'd like. Lucid Pro, Lucid Flex. I got every flavor of ice cream over here in the shop. You let me know exactly what you'd like to see. Bullshit. Love the name. Love the name. All right, Bull. What would you like to get here? Lucid Pro, Lucid Flex, and what is your name on Instagram or Twitter so I can send you this free account? Julius, you say you got robbed, but you got a free year. I think that you can't be that lucky in one singular day here. Bull is not here. There he is. Hey, thank you for following the rules perfectly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See if I can find you on Instagram. It might be a Twitter name. Nope, it's on Instagram. Congratulations, and look at you. You have a beautiful family as well. Congratulations to you, my friend. He said he wants a flex, so that's what he's gonna get. Let's get this man a flex. Good time right now would be to type in the word capital to make sure you're on the giveaway list, because there's going to be a lot of people that didn't type it in time while the spin was happening. It does not register typing in the word capital, so make sure you type it in so you can get added to our list here. It's a long list of people. It's a lot of people, so just keep that in mind that you're probably on the list already, so. All right, enjoy that, Mr. Bull. Enjoy that, enjoy that. All right, next winner, Lucid Pro or Lucid Flex account is going to. Good luck, everybody. Wow, that VWAP got taken and the market is ripping. Wow. Look at that, big rip there. It might be LRAP. I think it might be LRAP here. Or is it Reborn? LRAP. Big winner. On YouTube. Oh. Tomorrow I will be giving away accounts from Funded Seat, from Lucid, from Blue Guardian, from Tradeify, from Apex, and from TPT. LRAP, there you are. What would you like? Pro or Flex, my friend? Lucid Pro or Lucid Flex? You don't follow me on Instagram. What? That's fine. I don't care. Can't win them all, huh? Maybe it's on IG. Damn, the market just retraced right back down. Dude, this market is dangerous. The girl is so dangerous. Ah! You wanna flex? Okay. I got you. Okay. Lucid Flex coming your way, buddy. Bum 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 dum 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 dum. All right. Lucid Flex. There you go. Next winner, please. Next winner coming in. Let's see. Tomorrow, if you think that you can't win these giveaways, I heavily pressure you to make your way into the stream tomorrow. You have a very good chance of winning tomorrow with the amount of accounts that we will be giving away for free. It's a really good idea to be here tomorrow and on time. I will say that. On time. Keyword on time. DJ, BDG 1690. Our next big winner here. Lucid Pro or Lucid Flex account. The world is your oyster. Don't disappoint her. Pressure. DJ, need you to say something in chat to claim. By the way, the market clock is currently at 10 minutes or 10 hours and 55 minutes. If that is not the same as your time in Eastern time, make sure you're watching the stream at 2x speed so you don't get caught off guard like DJ, where you think that you won, but you're watching the stream 5 minutes ago. What the fuck is this market doing? The market is doing the post NVIDIA wiggle dick. Sorry, DJ. Did not claim it in time. Sorry to say. On to the next. On to the next. All right. What's on time? What time you start streaming? Right here. 8 o'clock Eastern time. 8 o'clock Eastern time. Wow, Greg. How lucky is Greg Julius right now in stitches? Julius is beside himself. Cannot believe how lucky this Greg guy is. Oh, baby. Julius in stitches right now. He says, how dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you? How's that? He's the goat of luck? Nah. He sure is. All right, Greg. Would you like a flex or a pro? Greg says daily. Greg. Gregory. Okay. How about a lucid daily? I said flex or pro. He just says, hey man, give me a daily. Okay, dude. Fine. You guys are out of pocket sometimes. Should I give him an EOD daily? Should I get him an EOD daily? What do you guys think? EOD daily? EOD daily? I think I'm gonna do it. All right, Greg. EOD daily for you, man. There you go, man. All right. For a flex or a pro account. Don't have to give me anything in return, man. You won fair and square. Stop. You guys are so funny. Oh, I'll give you. You don't need to give me anything. Jeez, you guys are so funny. I gave him a 25K end of day DLL daily. Albatross. Flex or pro for you, Albatross. What's your name on Instagram? What's your name on Twitter? Flex or pro? Oh shit, I gotta go. Albatross, hopefully you claim this. I love you folks. We'll see if Albatross claims this in time, but I do love you folks. I really appreciate everybody who tuned in today. There's Albatross. Flex or pro, sir? Flex or Priggity Pro? Flex or pro, sir? Flex or pro? That is the $1 trillion question for you, sir. Flex or pro? Pro. Okay. I got you. Pro account coming your way, my friend. The least I can do for you showing up and spending your time with all of us this morning. Let me see. Pro. All right. There you go, my friend. Enjoy. All right, everybody. That's our day today. If you tuned in late and you're just showing up meow, then in the words of Alanis Morissette, you ought to know how we did today. I don't know where I was going with that. But you ought to know how we did today. We are locking up our trading day with $19,545, taking a total of 3 trades today. I'll try to recap it if I have the energy. The pool might be calling my name. It is 93 degrees out. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, so imagine how nice it's going to get. And I need that sun to maintain this tan. I really do. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate all of you. Join us tomorrow where there's going to be tons and tons of giveaways, more market talk, and hopefully you can win some accounts. I'll see you folks tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Actually, I might see you for the GTA preview. I might see you in about an hour. I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Love you. Bye. See ya. See ya. See ya. Bye. See ya. See ya. See ya. Bye. See ya.